On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Going play action here, Brissett. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Brissett gets himself to the ground smartly with enough on the run for a 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's DiMercado, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Run here. This is DiMercado. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Brissett with it on 1st. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it sets up 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he...
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Smith. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Smith in the pistol. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Smith's going to throw again. He has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And again, it's Smith. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Carlson's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. DiMercado on the carry. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Off the play fake, Brissett. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a game to DiMercado. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Brissett. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back to throw, here's Brissett. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. At the 20. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Las Vegas.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 3.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now run with DiMercato. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Brissett looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's Knight on the carry. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and long. Here's Brissett. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and playing tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
4th down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And the lane inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Oh, it's an interception! And the Cardinals get the football back at the 19-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That one falls incomplete. complete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They sneak it with Brissett. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Now a give on the counter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
On first down, it's Brissett. Brought in. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
3rd down, it's Brissett. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now it's Brissett. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dylan Laube on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Play action. Here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Tyler Lockett. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Man in motion here. Smith on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Intercepted.
Here's Brissett to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Evan White hauls him down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right side cut by Higgins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Smith. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
15 yards to go.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Going play action here, Brissett. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Sending him on the dive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing off the play fake. Hits his running back. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Here's Brissett. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on third and 17.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, Brissett. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
To the air yet again, Brissett. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long. Here's Brissett. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Genty, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Genty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's a rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson, in on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to Genty. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Brissett. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. first down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. He tucks it and takes off. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Brissett gets himself to the ground smartly with enough on the run for a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good, and that grows the lead to 5.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
A run here. This is DiMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. DiMercado on the carry. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Brissett now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now a run with DiMercado. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's DiMercado. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Brissett. Steps up, and he's running with it. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They're going play action. This one falls incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. Isaiah Polamau on the coverage.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Set up the screen here for Harrison. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Third down, it's Brissett. Jump off caught by his back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Cardinals out for the punt. It'll be Pat O'Donnell doing the honors. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They'll send him over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hakeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Smith to the air now. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Tried getting it to Tyler Lockett. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Smith on 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a game to DiMercato. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Brissett with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Brissett keeping this himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Why in the heck do you do 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
On the ground, this is Knight. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Cardinals hold an 11-point advantage. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push the lead up to 12. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's White on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
12 to go now on second down after the sack. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
A gain of 40.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Smith on first down. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun give here to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on third and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good, and the lead is back down to 9.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Dortch now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Brissett to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dive play straight ahead. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On first down, they'll run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Same guy, Winston again. So he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Brissett to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Beck. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Brissett. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Raiders close it in. There down he goes. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
A loss of 2 yards.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Now here he goes. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
13 yards.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, it's Smith. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cardinals go to the dime look here, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. He's got it. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Genty running right. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to Genty. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Brissett with it on first. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Brissett. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Smith on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Smith back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Smith's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Well, step up, and there he goes. And a good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Throwing now. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. In the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. They pitch it out to him here. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That's good.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.